We already had an unboxing for these particular iLoud micro monitors, but I wanted to do a proper review because now I've taken them out of town, used them as part of my small portable beat making setup, and turns out they worked out great, right? So you have these little pieces here. Let's see, they're 7 by 3 inches, 7 by 5 by 3 inches. So that's what you have here, 7 inches tall. And I think that's about what I guessed before. It has this little kickstand here, right? So it allows it to sit up at an angle, and I'll show that on the screen here. You can sit them up at an angle. And one of the other special little features, the kickstand, by the way, is very rubberized. You can almost see it bending a little bit. So it's rubberized and durable, and it has a little bitty non-movable stand on the back here. Also on the bottom, it has a cool little feature where you could screw these onto a microphone stand. So you could use these as a second set of monitors or your primary set of monitors. I'll definitely use them for travel purposes, and I'll also use them as another reference point when I'm making beats, or even when I'm trying to get an idea of what's happening with my beats, mixing, whatever. So they have a 3-inch woofer, 3 1/4 inch domed tweeter on both of them, with the hole for the air, get your response for. It says here they have Class D, high efficiency Class D amplifiers. That's the amplifier type. It has 4 amplifiers in it. So these are 50-watt speakers, 50-watt RMS, 70 watts peak. On the back, as you can see, I'll show you that. They have a few different things on here. You got your Bluetooth, you have your EQ settings, so you have flat and desk, then you have your high pass and low pass. You can really kind of tune the way they, or kind of tweak the way they sound, especially for whatever application you're using them, will depend on the room. I know when I was in the hotel, what I did is I pulled down the bass response a little bit, and I also adjusted the volume down because it's an attenuverter, right? So you can go less than 0. So straight up and down is 0, and so I brought the volume down a little bit so that the bass wouldn't disturb my neighbors, because they got such punch and kick that I can definitely tell, like, if I was in the other room, I'd be like, yo, what's this dude doing over here? So anyway, I did that. Also on the back, along with the EQ settings and the Bluetooth, you have a 4-pin proprietary speaker wire that carries the audio from one speaker to the other, which is one of the reasons why it can't be totally wireless. So you have that, and you also have an 1/8-inch input. Well, obviously the input is so that you can maybe plug up your phone, the aux cable, right? Then it has the left and right RCA output, and the power and the DC in. So that's on the right speaker, and the left speaker doesn't really have anything on the back of it besides the 4-pin proprietary audio cable connection. And so, yeah, these are these joints. I can tell that this one, with all the extra technology in it, where all the connections go, is a little heavier. But altogether, I think they're just under 4 pounds. Yeah, just under 4 pounds. And they come in at $299. I definitely recommend them for portable situation. One of the homies was moving back east, and he was going to have a portable or smaller setup in the meantime until his stuff gets back east. I definitely recommended them. I think they'll work with anything, and they just look good. I think they're a good design, and I'd recommend them to you. So if I could change anything, I would say if there was any way for them to put the technology in a way that they could both be battery powered and Bluetooth, no wires whatsoever, and paired, I imagine that would make the joints skyrocket in price. But nonetheless, I think they are dope the way they are, and they are Bluetooth, so you can pair them to a laptop or your iOS device and all that kind of stuff. I didn't recognize any latency. There are some latency numbers, but they're very small. System total latency, analog input 1.02 milliseconds. System total latency, Bluetooth input 155 milliseconds. Been tested on iPhone 6, iOS 10, and above. Right, so that's what you get with those. And like I said, they're not too big. They work well with a backpack situation, perfect for a portable situation, and I'm even going to use them alongside my Rocket 6s as an alternate reference point. And you know, people are always buying those little cube monitors to do that sort of thing, but I think these would work just as well. And you know, if you're an expert on those, maybe you might not think so, but I think these would work out perfectly. So if you're looking for some high fidelity, even just around the house type of speakers, put these in the living room, pair on Bluetooth to, you know, whatever, your television, your iPhone, your laptop. Dope for that, and they're even dope for beat making and kind of getting a good monitoring of what you're doing. So yeah, I'd recommend them, and that's my spill on it. Those are the iLoud, and yeah, check me out next time.